All right, let's get right into it. Most of us think we need some huge goal, right? Some big trophy on the horizon just to justify going hard. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What we're going to talk about today is this powerful concept, how to perform without a purpose, and how that exact mindset can actually make you unstoppable.
So, let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself here. Are you waiting? Waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect feeling, or some big shiny goal to finally appear on the calendar before you really start pushing? Are you kind of holding back, waiting for some sign from the universe to go all in on your own life?
And this right here, this is the simple, brutal truth. That waiting game, it's the biggest trap there is. It's like an invisible cage that keeps us from ever reaching our true potential, all because we're constantly looking for some external reason to just get started.
Yeah, let's call it what it is, the waiting game trap. It's this belief that our effort has to be tied to some event. If there's no race to run, no championship to win, no promotion on the line, then why bother with the grind? It's such a common mindset, but man, it is costing us big time.
And you want to know what that trap cost us? Look at this number. The source material suggests that for most of us, a staggering 75% of our potential is just locked away, chained up. And it's all because we refuse to do the one thing required to unleash it.
So what's that one thing? It's stepping into what the source calls the scary lab. Now, this isn't some real place with beakers and test tubes. No, it's that internal space, the one where you have to do some real self-examination, where you face your weaknesses, your excuses, your fears head on. And honestly, most people will do absolutely anything to avoid going in there. But this is where everything changes. Because the people who do go into that lab, the real high performers, guys like David Goggins or Mike Tyson, they discover a secret that completely flips the whole idea of purpose on its head. They find an internal drive that just doesn't need an external goal. So what is it? What's this ultimate purpose they found? What's the secret sauce that fuels them day in and day out, whether there's a trophy in sight or not?
The purpose is you. That's it. The person you see in the mirror every single morning. That is the secret. You don't need some external why to chase greatness. Your purpose becomes the daily, relentless commitment to becoming the best possible version of yourself.
And to actually live that, you have to operate beyond just motivation. I mean, look at this. Motivation is just a spark, right? It's temporary, it's kindling that burns out super fast. But discipline? Oh, discipline is a whole different beast. It's a roaring blaze. It's the force that keeps you going when all those good feelings fade, when it's cold, dark, and you'd rather be anywhere else.
Okay, so how do we build this discipline? How do we actually make ourselves the purpose? Well, it really boils down to a practical 3-step framework for unlocking this entire mindset. So here's our roadmap. First, we have to stop the lies we tell ourselves. Second, we gotta learn to embrace what's called the silent grind. And third, we have to trust the process, even when we have no idea where the finish line is. Let's break these down. Step 1, stop the lies. You know those little voices in your head, right? I'm too tired. I'm too sore. It's not the right time. You have to recognize those for what they are. They're just fabricated lies, excuses. The real truth is you do have the time, you do have the willpower, and you do have the discipline to get it done right now. You just have to choose that truth over the easy excuse. Now, step 2, embrace the silent grind. Man, this quote says everything. Think about someone like Kobe Bryant in a gym at 14 years old, just practicing alone while everyone else was asleep. People might think you're absolutely nuts for putting in that kind of work when nobody's watching. But guess what? That is exactly where obsession lives. That is where greatness is forged. And all that silent grinding, it leads directly to step 3, trust the process. Because every single day that you show up, you are building what this slide calls mental armor. It's that resilience, that grit, the strength that's forged in all those unseen moments. And this armor, it prepares you for challenges you don't even know are coming your way yet. And that's exactly why trust is so critical. It's like what Steve Jobs said. You can't always see how today's effort is going to connect to tomorrow's success. You can't. You just have to trust that the dots will connect down the line. You have to believe that the daily grind, even when it feels totally pointless, is building something that will make perfect sense later. So, this brings us to the challenge. Your challenge, starting right now. It is time to stop waiting, to stop looking for some reason to be great, and to start winning the only battle that truly matters, the one against your own untapped potential.
This right here, this needs to be your mindset. Not, it's not over till the race is done, or it's not over till I get the job. No, it is not over until you win. Until you have given everything you possibly have to the process, every single day. And this is the ultimate takeaway. This is what it all boils down to. Stop looking outside of yourself for a reason to be exceptional. Just be exceptional, because that's who you are. Make excellence your default setting, not something you save for a special occasion. So I'm going to leave you with this final question. Sometime today, I want you to find a quiet moment and just ask yourself this honestly. Why not me? Why not see what kind of person I can truly become if I stop waiting and finally start being the purpose? Now go get to work.